is sponsored by Michael Serrell. The citation goes to Chris Hamby of BuzzFeed News for Secrets of a Global Supercourt. And the winner is a man so embarrassingly young, Lord knows how much more he has to contribute to our profession, Ben Taub of The New Yorker and the Pulitzer Center for War Crimes in Syria. Taub poured through hundreds of thousands of Syrian war crimes files to weave a powerful and heartbreaking story of a government waging war on its own citizens. Come on up, Ben.
Thank you, everyone. First, in the interest of time, I'm going to thank the OPC for all the reasons that you've already heard this evening. And in the interest of more personal gratitude, I'd like to thank the Commission for International Justice and Accountability for carrying out this investigation. They have smuggled 600,000 Syrian government documents out of security and intelligence facilities that have been captured by rebels. They have smuggled them across international borders, moved them to a secret office in Western Europe, and with a team of lawyers and translators, traced the systematic torture and murder of tens of thousands of people to orders that had been drafted by Assad's highest level security committee, signed by Assad himself, and sent down the chain of command for implementation. This is the record that will, when the political situation changes within the UN Security Council, at the time that justice is possible, this is the record that will bring him to account. I'd also like to thank my editor, Willing Davidson, who was extremely patient with me for this entire time and who has very wisely not tweeted since the election. I'd like to thank the Pulitzer Center on Crisis Reporting, who I called halfway through the process and told them I am in this country in Western Europe. I can't disclose which one it is. I've been here for several months. I have several more months' work to do because I can't take any of the documents out of the office. I have to just type everything here. And I don't have enough money to finish the project, and they supported me to the end. This project took several months, 7 start to finish. And last, I'd like to thank David Remnick for agreeing to translate it into Arabic so that Syrians could read the piece. I'd like to end with a plea to all of you to do what I can't. I think I'll probably never be granted an interview with Bashar al-Assad, but what you can do, which is extremely useful and important, and what matters in this era of fake news and confusion, is that facts do matter in courts still. For example, not long ago, a reporter, Michael Isikoff, went to Syria and interviewed Bashar al-Assad and asked him about Amnesty International's recent report on torture and executions in Sednaya prison. Now, Assad, of course, derided the report and dismissed it as fake news immediately, and it was basically a non-news story, but what does matter is that he was put on notice. So given however many drinks and everyone's had and how little time you want to remain here, I'm going to give a very brief summary of something on international law, which is that effectively there's something called command and control responsibility, and that's a mode of liability for trying the highest level perpetrators who are rarely present at the scene of the crime. And in this is the way that journalists can bring evidence to court. It's called notice evidence. Someone like Assad, who is in a position to have known or who should have known about the crimes of his subordinates, is ultimately responsible for those crimes. And by bringing before him this report in a credible way, that can later be presented because he is required to legally to prevent or punish those crimes, and his failure to do so can be later used against him. So continue to do the work that I can't, and I'm very grateful to all of you this evening. Thank you.